more efficient. It covered non-insulated windows with plastic. For more energy-saving ideas, contact Choctaw Electric Cooperative or visit them on the web at choctawelectric.net. Start your winterization today. Choctaw Electric Cooperative, keeping members connected since 1940.
There's a new style of fishing going around today, but it's not done with rods and reels or tackle. The rods and reels have been replaced with computers, and the tackle are now unsolicited emails. This is Kevin Brickett at the Alabama National Bank. Never provide your personal information in response to an unsolicited request. No legitimate business or financial institution will ask you for information live and evening.
Hey, I got waters again, so there's like 4 of these this morning, so if you want.
Okay.
There's one more that's.
Appreciate it.
Fiber optics are replacing the old earthly cable lines in Idaho. This is bringing high-speed internet and satellite quality television to your home and business in Idaho. The internet is lightning fast, and the television reception is amazing. And it includes Oklahoma City television stations. Visit the Hine office in Idaho for more information on the fiber optic plans becoming available to all Idaho businesses and residents. The Hine office is on Southeast Washington in Idaho, right next door to the new Milano's Pizza.
Live from First Day Bank Studios, good morning. I'm Oran Jackson.
And I'm Micah Frazier.
And it's 7 a.m. We're committing this time to reading some scripture. Today it's Galatians 5. It says, "It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery." That was Galatians 5. This verse is a reminder that Jesus didn't just save us from something. He saved us for something. Freedom. Not freedom to do whatever we want, but freedom from shame, fear, addiction, old habits, and the pressure to prove ourselves. And the key words here are stand firm, because the truth is, once you start walking in freedom, the old chains will try to talk you back into the same patterns, same mindset, same temptation, same defeat. Today, don't go backwards. If God has brought you out, don't step back in. Stand firm. Take the next right step and keep moving like someone who's already been set free. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trey Collins Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580-236-9295.
Also, we're TikTok live. But first, here's Head Over Boots by John Party. I like YouTube better.
What's up, Raya?
What up, Mariah? On fire.
Raya on fire.
Maybe one day we can make it a thing. Test time and go together.
What do you like about YouTube, Sean Duggan?
Yeah, pick you up and I hope I don't let. You're the one I need, baby. If I was a king. No one is illegal on stolen land. You see Billie Eilish say that?
Yeah.
She lives in a gated community with 10-foot walls. And if someone's trying to go in there, she calling the cops like, what's she talking about? Laney said, did you see the BB tag and she changed her hours? Just making sure. What's up, Elaney? Thank you for the like. We appreciate you.
That was John Barty, Head Over Boots. You're on live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. How you doing today, Oran Jackson?
I'm doing great. Better than I deserve, as always. Micah, how are you?
I'm doing awesome. Middle of the week. That time to push forward that last little bit of work. You know, nothing gets done on Friday. Everything is finishing up on Friday. So, you know, if you're still lagging, Friday is not the day to start getting everything done. Friday is the day where you top everything off and finish everything.
Yeah.
So today and tomorrow are the days to push through that lag and get it all prepared. So Friday, all you got to do is tell your boss, I just finished that. Cool. That's all I need. That's all we needed this week was that to be done. Have you ever felt like you're not doing enough?
Yes.
Have you ever just felt like, you know, just nothing, you're not where you need to be and you're too far? I've looked at it as a GPS. You know, when you look at your GPS, when you're right up on your vehicle, it looks like you're traveling a long way, or you're gaining some momentum. But if you zoom out, you know, it looks like you're barely even moving. So I think sometimes that's how we look at things, is we're barely even moving. We're not where we should be or anything like that. Studies show that people tend to underestimate their own productivity and success. According to a study in Psychology Today, nearly 75% of individuals experience imposter syndrome, at some point doubting their own achievements, even when they're objectively doing well. So just remember that, folks. You're actively engaged in self-improvement. So 60% of people say they are constantly trying to improve themselves, whether it's through learning new skills or setting personal goals. The fact that you care about getting better means you're already ahead of the game. And your progress might not be as visible as you'd like, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. A 2020 statistic study found that more than 50% of employees reported making little to no progress in their goals due to external pressures. But even small progress is real progress. And I say, as long as you're pushing forward, as long as you keep going, you keep making progress.
Yeah.
You're either floating or you're sinking. Look at it that way. You're listening live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. We'll have more on that, and then more on things that science linked up to depressive states and to get the maximum endorphins right after Red Dirt Road.
Appreciate you for the like, Elaney. Or Elaine. How do you pronounce that? Is it Elaney or Elaine?
Because it's what I always do. I'm used to it. Tony Robbins says I need to break my pattern. There you go. I put him on that.
Let's go. That's where I found Jesus. What's up, Dave Curry? What's up, bro? Hey, how y'all doing this morning? It's Elaine. Okay. Elaine. I like that better than Elaine. Elaine. Mr. C, what's up, bro?
GTO.
Great song, yes. Hey man, are you playing independent good artists? Yeah, we can. You're good enough.
No AI though.
Yeah, no AI. Good morning, this is KBEL. Hey, how's it going? Awesome.
What's going on
Oh,
YouTube?
better than
Or
I was.
Facebook? What y'all got going on this morning?
Rhinestone Cowboy, yes man. Thank you. Hey, I will. You too. Yeah, I will. That's right. Me too. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Bye.
Sean said, I watched about half of it before I went to sleep. It made a lot of sense. I'm telling you.
How can you go to sleep mid through watching that? No, I'm just playing. Chris says, hey, man. Wait, he says, CJB Edit says, what's Poppy looking at over there? Yo. He's looking at the YouTube and Facebook chat. Okay, how can I submit it? My artist is country pop artist from Norway. No AI. Send it. Email it to us. KBEL. I'm gonna say that again. KBEL 967 at yahoo.com. What's up, Tristan Shrevs?
Because I got bad knees and I can't be jumping up and down and trying to be active at 11 at night.
No, I got you. I got you. It was a workout, I ain't gonna lie. I got him on TikTok shop.
Brooks and Dunn, Red Dirt Road, live on 259 with Oran Jackson, Micah Frazier. What could you want? I mean, what else could you want? Here on Out of Bells First, 96.7 KBEL. And here's some factors linked to depressive states. So you might want to listen up. Maybe, I mean, do you do these things or do you understand these things? Neurotransmitter dysfunction. Depression is often linked to imbalances in chemicals like serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine. Norepinephrine. I always get that word every time I have to read that. Every time in anatomy and all that stuff, every time I have to read that. Norepinephrine. There we go. These are involved in mood regulation, motivation, and feelings of pleasure. Your cortisol, chronic stress increases cortisol levels, which can negatively impact your mood and contribute to depression over time. Also says genetics. That's not really what we're getting at. Like what? Let's see. We'll have more on that because I really want to get what do we do daily? Like, what do we do daily? And, you know, if it was genetics, I would say like, people do exactly what their parents did. They follow their parents' lead. So if dad always blamed something on, bad luck, if we didn't have bad luck, we wouldn't have no luck at all. And, son starts to believe that. Now son is it's not really genetically, but he's just kind of following dad's lead. And what dad always said, family had bad luck. And if we didn't have no bad luck, we wouldn't have no luck at all. So I can see that, but genetically, I don't know. I don't think that. But that's not what I'm looking. I'm looking for the things that we do. So we'll have more on that trigger those depressive states. Those where we look down and we again, somebody, I caught the red light again. Like, what is going on? That where you start. What are those factors that drive that depressive state? That where you start getting into angry and moody and all that stuff. We'll have more on that. We got our first request of the day. Glenn Campbell, Rhinestone Cowboy.
It's at yahoo.com. I got these on TikTok Shop. They're sad black, blue light glasses. If they don't have the orange tint, they don't work. That's what I heard. What's up, Mary? Dude, Mary, it's been a while.
Mary, what's up?
Mary, where have you been? What's up? David Rose, thank you for the follow, brother. Devin, is it David or Devin? Gregory, what's up? Good morning, bro.
What up, Gregory?
Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Nice watch. Thank you. It's fossil. You got email? Nah, we got Yahoo. Or is that an email?
Yeah,
we got email. I send you the unreleased single that's coming out on Friday. Ooh, unreleased. Hey. All right, let me get out.
appreciate it.
Suckers. I didn't get it.
That was Glenn Campbell, Rhinestone Cowboy. Now, here's some things, and honestly, it's just, I was looking for what reactions trigger these depressive states, but honestly, that's all it is how you react to things. If you're constantly in that mood of everything goes wrong, everything happens to me, it's just another thing piled on top of the whole, more blah, blah, piled on blah, blah, then you're going to start feeling that lag. You're going to start feeling down. You're going to start feeling as if, it's really a heavy burden. But honestly, when you look at things a different way, you could have no stress at all, honestly. When you look at how many people go through life stressing about every little detail of what's going on, the things that they can do nothing about. That's the whole thing. Is when you react to things, you're reacting to politics, you're reacting to things, the war in the Middle East, and are we going to bomb this country, and are we going to? Then you can't control that. So there's no use in putting yourself and your health in harm's way. That's how I feel. Like, just go along with the things you can control. Can you get up in the morning? Can you be in a good mood? Can you go to work and be a productive member of society? Those are things that you can handle. I think so. Let us know what you think. 286-6642. And just remember to smile. Shake things up. Smile more. Even if you don't feel like it, just get up and do a little dance. I know it sounds goofy, but maybe goofy is exactly what you need.
Yeah.
Here's Parker McCullen with Handle on You.
Let me get it quick.
You.
This is KBEL. You have to make up your mind to be happy. Okay.
There you go. And you,
That's right.
you be happy today. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight.
Yeah. That's right. I love it. Talk to you later. Bye. Because you ain't here to love me. Yeah, I like this song too. KBL at Yahoo. Yes. Exactly. Maybe don't try the capital K. Maybe try that. Black and blue. Yeah, I finally got a handle on you. I tell myself that I don't quit, but I don't listen to drums. I keep on sipping till I miss you, don't roll off my tongue.
So you're saying you want me to do a little dance and tell you not to hurt nobody with that thing? Yes. Exactly that, Sean Duck.
Gurgis, I gotta head to work. Have a great day, Micah and Oran. Yes, sir. You
Hey,
too,
man,
bro.
have a great day.
Did y'all see what I said? Oh, well, if not, it's okay. What'd you say?
What you say?
She said, miss watching y'all, but I got a new phone, so I'm back. Yes, sir. You
All
guys
right.
are back. I was trying to get a new phone. Mine stopped working.
Oh. Well, we're glad to have you back.
All right, I'm looking. Yeah, bro, I'm just not getting it. I don't know what it is. Strange, yeah. Send it. What else? How else could he send a song to us? Like a phone? You could send it. I guess I could give you my phone number. Or I can give you the station's phone number. I don't know. It might
Is it
pop
on
up.
YouTube or anything? Or I mean, we can wait till it's released.
Thanks.
That was Parker McCollum, Handle on You. And now it's time to focus on the highlight reel, those dopamine effects. And if you ever want to maximize those dopamine hits, everybody likes dopamine. It's the good feeling you get when somebody says you look good today. That's a nice shirt.
Thank you.
Did you change your hair? Did you, this and that? Ooh, I love that lipstick on you. Ooh, I love that dress you're wearing. Those are the dopamine hits that everybody loves. On TikTok right now, they're liking our feed, the conversations on our Facebook and YouTube Live, just the interactions that make you feel good. Those are your dopamine hits. Those are the things that just make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and you can't get enough of them. How to maximize that, if you would like, let's say, and it's things that you may not like, but if you love that dopamine hit, if you love feeling that way, that energy, it's all about energy, folks. Exercise, especially high intensity. Why it works, especially aerobics or high intensity workouts, increase dopamine receptor density in the brain and stimulates the release of dopamine. And it improves the function of other mood regulating neurotransmitters like serotonin. Maximizing the effect, high intensity interval training, HIIT, running, cycling, and dancing for at least 20 to 30 minutes can give you a strong dopamine boost. Even at a brisk walk can help. So, have you ever went to the gym? You just kind of didn't want to be there, but you showed up and you started running, you got into the groove, and now you don't understand why you felt that way, because now you feel great. Like you want to keep going. Your ideal was to go there for 30 minutes, just to go walk for 30 minutes or something like that, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you ended up staying an hour and a half strictly because you were feeling great. That's those dopamine hits, folks. You got to go out and get them. They don't just arrive. They don't just show up. They can here and there, but if you want the maximum effect, you got to go get them. Set and achieve small goals. Always get that. Dopamine is released when you accomplish tasks and achieve goals, even small ones. This is why checking things off a to-do list feels rewarding. Have you ever talked to somebody, and it's usually like, adults, got their first house, got their first apartment and stuff. Doesn't have to be married or anything or in a relationship. It's just the fact that I got all my laundry done. Like, it just, for somebody, you wouldn't think, well, but as adults, it's like, yeah, that's a big task. You got all your laundry done. It seems like it never ends and it never ends. Or I finally cleaned out that shell or that shed. I finally got rid of that tractor, Oran Jackson. I finally did this. It was on the list and it got done. Mm-hmm. And now that's that dopamine hit. So make small goals. Make a goal to have that cup of coffee in the morning and nobody interrupt you. Put the phone down, go outside, and just sit there and look at God's creation out there. The beauty of it and everything. We'll have more on these dopamine hits because I know you love those. But first, we got the ON Network. Stay tuned. You're listening to Live on 259 in the morning.
What's up, Jay? If you want to make an interview, we can make that happen as well. He is so good. Robin Tinholt, she is fire on the platforms already out. If you want to listen to that, then yeah, we'll listen to it right now. See what you got. Tickety Tockety says real talk. She's on fire. All right. She's fire. By Robin Tinholt.
An immigration reform bill is drawing flack. However, bill author Senator Randy Broner tells news 4 opponents are missing the point of the bill.
dancing in the midnight rain. Nothing can put out her flame. She's
Sounds good.
What's up, Jay? Yeah, you can request a song. Of course. This one right here, bro? Yeah, let's get an interview set up.
Of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away. That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. Pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash food.
You don't have a dumpster dive like Nestle Junior to save the planet. Right to the waste by shopping smart, and you can help you buy before it gets trash.
That's way better. Ooh.
You play All My Friends Say by Luke Bryan? Yes, sir.
State Attorney General Gentner Drummond says law enforcement has dismantled a massive criminal enterprise tied to China that fraudulently obtained medical marijuana grow licenses in Oklahoma and then diverted all the marijuana that was grown to the black market.
This was a national criminal operation exploiting Oklahoma.
Voters approved medical marijuana in 2018. The state Supreme Court upholds an earlier ruling that the petition to force a citywide vote in Norman on the Rock Creek Entertainment District is invalid, as we hear from Rex Oates.
That $1 billion project includes a new arena for OU sports and other amenities. But after the project was approved by City Council, some citizens in Norman gathered petition signatures to try to force a vote on it. While that group did gather enough signatures to put the issue on a ballot, the judge ruled that the petition language was insufficient and misleading and threw it out. Yesterday, the state Supreme Court agreed with that ruling that clears the way for the project to move forward. I'm Rex Oates.
I'm Jacqueline Scott.
This is the ONN, the Oklahoma News Network.
Yes, sir. We got to put. What's up, Elevated Pie Company? Hey, if you need some ads, bro, let me know. I will guarantee you 3 to 4 more clients each month. Where can we book this interview? Right now.
That's right. Live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good, Micah. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, except I just now found out that a childhood, I don't want to say hero, but just somebody that you knew in the sports world, the BMX world, Dave Mirra, passed away this morning. Often regarded as one of the greatest BMX riders in history, tragically passed away on February 4th. No, he passed away in 2016. Oh, so it's his death day. Okay, well, see, that's how long I've been away. It's been 10 years. I did not even know Dave Mirra was dead. But he left a huge, so I guess I'm just doing a achievement deal. That is crazy. But Dave Mirra was, there was Dave Mirra and there was Matt Hoffman all through the 90s and 2000s. Dave Mirra, Matt Hoffman. Matt Hoffman's actually from Oklahoma City. So that's what made it even cooler. There was, when you think of like skateboarding, BMX, and all that stuff, you think of California or, at least a bigger city, New York City, Florida, somewhere in Florida and stuff. But usually you think like California because that's where it all started. But Dave Mirra, many X Games medals, BMX career. He's a pioneer in the freestyle BMX, known for his technical skills and innovative tricks. His impact on the sport was immense. He helped bring BMX into the mainstream. That was when him and Matt Hoffman got it to, first there was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Everybody knows Tony Hawk's Pro Skater growing up. Dave Mirra and Matt Hoffman made it possible for the BMX world to, have their games and stuff. It wasn't as fun as Tony Hawk's, but for the time being, there was the BMX community was represented in the gaming world. And, they were able to do stuff because that was the thing about Tony Hawk's is like you got to do all those gnarly tricks that Tony Hawk could do without breaking your skull or breaking your shins. But yeah, it's just sad. I'm just now finding out today, so it's like he died all over again. But I don't have a big thing for like celebrity deaths or anything like that. Like people die. It is what it is. It's not trying to be mean or anything, but it's part of life. The sooner you accept that, the happier you will be, and the less stressed you will be about death and uncertainty and all that stuff like that. Just accept it and go on. What do we got next?
We got a song request, Luke Bryan, All My Friends Say.
All right.
Here you go, brother Jay. Everywhere. In my rocking chair, holding a beer in my hand, sporting a neon tan. My stereo playing, I can't find my truck. How I get home from the club, ain't got a clue what went down. So I started calling around. Where can we book this interview? Email it. I would say email it, but I guess it ain't working, eh? We can book this interview on TikTok. Give me a follow here. I'll follow you back, and I'll text you after the show. I got you. Oh, so you're a manager for Robin Tinholm. Okay. I like it. I like it. Everyone passes at some point. Exactly. We all die.
But do we all live? That's the question.
That's so true. We live one time, so why are we being so tight? Why are we being so scared and just like nervous and you're glitching pretty bad right now? Yo, Chris, did you hear me? Here, I'll text you. You're better now. All right. Here, maybe I got some tabs open. Nope. My email, the bio.
That was Luke Bryant, All My Friends Say, here on 96.7 KBEL. We'll be back with Micah's Man Up moment right after this.
Bailey Lumber Company's been helping build this area for over 80 years. And Bailey's is bigger and better than ever. At Bailey Lumber Company, you'll find a
Hey, just follow that account. Follow that account, and we can talk after the show. I got you.
And from the basics to the heart of life, Bailey Lumber Company is a full.
Bro said nobody take what he said wrong. It's a part of life.
You know what? Take what I said
Yeah,
wrong.
I was gonna say, take it wrong, dude. We need the publicity.
Take it wrong.
No such thing as bad publicity. Okay, thank you. Yes, sir.
Take it all the way wrong. That's right. It's time for Micah's Man Up moment here on live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier on Idabel's First 96.7 KBEL. Shout out to all the kids getting to school today, all the parents getting back in the routine after the snowstorm, going back to work this week. You're halfway there. It's Wednesday, and maybe you feel a little off. Maybe you just don't feel like yourself. Today, Oran Jackson, we're going to be talking about breaking character. You know, we're always, we all know those people who are always guarded. They're always got their guard up. They always have to have it figured out. They always have to have the answer. They always have to know what's going on. But sometimes they just don't know how. Well, I'm here to tell you, you got to break character. Get out of your usual self. Because the answers you're looking for are in those other characters that you possess, that you already have. You just don't use them. Sometimes the problems we face every day don't get solved by pushing harder or sticking to the same routine. Sometimes they get solved when we break character. When you step outside the role that you play, whether it's the tough one, the fixer, the always busy one, you start to notice what's being missing. You hear a different perspective. You slow down enough to spot small details you've been overlooking. Breaking character doesn't mean losing who you are. It means giving yourself permission to try a new approach, ask a different question, or admit you don't have all the answers yet. That's often where the missing pieces are hiding. So today, if something's not clicking, don't force it. Step back, switch it up. Break character just long enough to see the solution that's been right in front of you all along. That has been your Micah's Man Up moment here on this beautiful Wednesday, February 4th. See, I'm going back in time. February 4th. Go out there and have a great week. Get today started and just hammer down. And don't forget to look around and find those answers that's right under your nose. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL, and here we got Choosing Texas by the one and only Ellen Langley.
Woo-wee! That's what I call it, Micah's Man Up.
Great character, y'all.
Just went up see? I need to quit playing this song, man. It's too good. Ooh. On this day in 2014, same-sex marriage is legalized in Scotland.
That's why they wear those kilts now.
Yeah, they fruity up there. Since 2014. I DM you? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Bro,
Oh, we got a little heart thing. Sweet. What do y'all think are some life lessons that you can't find in a book? And you in the chat right now, what do you think is something a life lesson that you can't learn in a book? You can't find it in it. You can find things about it, but you can't find the answer. That's Choosing Texas, Ella Langley. Here on 96.7 KBEL. And I'm on a rabbit hole of emotions and whatnot, flying high in this, diving deep into the abyss of life lessons that you can't learn in a book or from a book. They can write books about these things, but they can't tell you exactly how to deal with it or how to get over it or how to, you can always change your reactions, but some things in life hit harder than others. And it just, if you lose a football game, that's one thing. That's why I don't give these like NFL players, of course, this Sunday is the Super Bowl. And of course, there's going to be somebody that loses and they're going to wish that they had won. And yes, but it's like, bro, you're a millionaire. What are you crying for? Like, yeah, put them on. Let's see. You're live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. That's what I thought. No. But, I don't give athletes the deal to sit around and cry. Like, bro, you're a millionaire. You get paid to play a child's game.
Exactly.
I don't want to see you crying. But here's one of the things. The first thing that a book cannot teach you is the true nature of love. You can read about love poems, novels, relationship guides, but the depth and complexity of love are only truly understood when you experience it firsthand. Love isn't just about romance, it's about vulnerability, sacrifice, patience, and growing together through tough times. And I think that's what we're missing today in this day and age. Everybody sees Papa and Mama has been married for 60 years, but they're ready to break up as soon as the first argument or as soon as the first time somebody looks, likes somebody's post on Facebook or something. Oh, now we're done. We're finished. Like, you don't get those. Mama and Papa have been through a lot. They've been through a struggle, a constant struggle. There's been years of struggling that, longer than grandkids have been alive. They've struggled and they've made it work.
Yeah, I look at an old couple and I think, I wonder how many times they forgave each other.
Oh, countless. and we're talking like really forgiving. We're not talking about, oh, I'm sorry I didn't, sorry I, forgot our anniversary. No, that's just, people joke about it. That's the least of your worries if you are intentionally getting married for the sake that you love this person and they love you back, and you're willing to throw everything and lay it all down on the line and make that 50-year, 60-year mark, 75 years if you're lucky. And today's generation just don't. They're so quick to pull out. They're so quick they got one foot out the door already, just in case this don't work out. I'm ready to jump off. Okay, let's see. Good morning. You're live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. Okay, is it Ricky Foshi? Yes, sir. We'll be out there in just a minute. So that's one thing, folks. We'll have more on that. Let us know what you think. Give us a call. Give us a chat, YouTube and Facebook, and on TikTok. Let us know some things that you think life lessons that you can't learn from a book. Here's 4x4 by you. Right there. I know he wanted the Christmas gift, but that's already. Yeah, do that. Because I did do that. What are some things y'all think, or that you can't learn from a book? These things that only life can teach you. Can you play She's on Fire on air? We can when we're able to, I guess. I'm guessing you can find it in the email.
This cool guy, bro.
Is it?
He's just like just like he works for the jail. He's got a bunch of inmates in the back of his van.
That's why
he was all looking at me like.
It's on every platform.
Okay. They're listening too. We gotta shut them up.
Oh.
So Ricky Foshi and.
Right there, side. It's pretty good water, man.
Dude, it's amazing. It's on every platform. Can you play She's Fire on air? Yeah. We got you, bro. Yeah, we'll play it next.
That was 4x4 by You by the one and only Lainey Wilson. Great song. Have you thought about more life lessons that you can't learn from a book? Now, people can write about it. They can write about their experiences with love and all this stuff. They can tell you how they felt about it, but it's on a case-by-case basis because not everybody's going to feel that way. There have been people that died for the ones that they love.
Yeah.
And not everybody's willing to do that. You know, they're willing to lay down their life. There have been parents that, you know, gave their kids their heart or their kid, you know, something that put them in, maybe they lost their life or something. There have been situations that it terrifies people, but on the other side, it's not even a question. They're going to do it for their kid, you know, for their husband, for their wife, for their, you know, this and that. And that's why I say that I'm so in, like, I'm going down this rabbit hole of, you never think about this. How to handle loss is the next one. A shout out to Ricky Foshi.
Hey, yeah. Shout out to Ricky Foshi.
Chilling, man.
One of our favorite
winnings.
listeners.
Yes. Appreciate you tuning in, man. How to handle loss is the next one. You know, no book can truly prepare you for the devastation of losing someone you love. Grief is unpredictable. Now, they do have the 5 stages of grief, but that's just it's kind of a meter of where you're at with your grief.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't tell you how to handle it. They can't tell you, oh, well, within 2 months, you should be in phase 2. Within 6 months, you should be in phase 4. And then, you know, within a year, you should be over this person. Like, no, that's not how it works. There's people to this day that have lost children 20, 30 years ago and tear up to, you know, if they just bring up their name, start talking about the kid that they lost 30 years ago. It still hasn't eased up. The pain still hasn't eased up. You know, they tear up like it was just yesterday. So that's something else that a book can't teach you. Only life can teach you these things. And it's crazy that, you know, we talked about we're all going to die. You know, death is a part of living. This is also a part of living. You have to go through these things. It's crazy to think about it, and nobody wants to think about it. But the more you do think about it and accept it, I think the happier you will be. How to let go of the past. That's one thing everybody struggles with. There's many self-help books discuss the importance of forgiveness and letting go of the past, even though it hurts. But actually, it's pretty much doing a personal journey. You have to be ready to forgive that person and let go of the past. Just because Jesus could do it doesn't, you know, we're not as strong as his mind state and stuff. Like you know, you see people who have killed people's children or loved ones, and they talk to them. I remember, I can't remember who it was or whatever. It was just I don't want to say random, sounds disrespectful, but it was a random case of this guy had murdered like 4 or 5 people, and the families got to, before he got sentenced, they got to go tell him what, you know, say words to him in the courtroom. And the other ones were slandering him, you know, this and that. I hope you get what you deserve, you know, all this stuff like that. And it never fazed him until the last one, the mother, come in for the daughter that he had murdered, her daughter. But she spoke of forgiveness, and he just started tearing up. He started bawling like that. That's how powerful these emotions are. Yeah. They can't teach you that in a book. There's still to this day, it's 2026, and there are things that we experience in life that it is so powerful that nobody can write about it. They can't show you. You just have to be there. But enough of that. Don't forget, we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 15 minutes. Let us know if you've ever experienced any of that. 286-6642, or get on one of the chats. Who we got up here?
We got an independent artist, Robin Tin Holt, song request called She's Fired. Check it out. All right, here you go, brother. Tell Robin Tin Holt to tune in. What's up, Gabby? Good morning.
Good morning, 967 KBEL. Excuse me? No, that's 8:30. All right, bye. Is this trade line?
I guess we used to do it 8. That's crazy. We used to do it 8 to 8:30.
Yeah.
We would be doing trading lines right now.
Is this one?
It's the same dude.
Good morning, 96.7 KBEL. Hello? Do what? Trading line starts at 8:30.
Love the eye color. Thank you so much, Raya.
Yes, ma'am. All right, give up.
Thank you for the kind words. I give you follow back.
Good morning, KBEL 96.7. Good morning, how are you?
Thank you for the light, Gabby.
Mhm.
It's National Thank a Mail Carrier Day. It's also Facebook's birthday today. It's Rosa Parks Day.
That's all right. Well, I like that.
This is good.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Bye.
What'd she say?
She said her mother-in-law lost 2 kids. Let's go on the air with it. That was She's Fired by Robin Tinholt. Independent artist. Check them out. I'll give them a go. Like, hey, that sounds good. Appreciate you for tuning in on TikTok. We had a caller call in between those calls. And don't forget, folks, trading line starts at 8:30. So, just remember that. But we did have a caller call in, one of our favorite listeners. And she called in and she said that, her mother-in-law had lost a couple of children. She was a strong Christian woman. Her mother was a strong Christian woman and had lost a couple of kids. She herself had lost a couple, her 2 sons and a daughter-in-law in 2022. So that's recent. And she says, you have to make up your mind to be happy. So when you think about all your small problems these days, of, I'm not making enough money. I'm not where I want to be in life. I don't have the job that I want to be. That really puts it in perspective that people are out here losing loved ones and they're still carrying on. And but she said she knows her sons are in her past and they'll be in her future. They're just not in her presence. And that's powerful right there. You don't just come up with that on day one. That takes reflectiveness. That takes life lessons of dealing with it internally and coming out with the better rather than using it as an excuse to go off the deep end. So shout out to you. I appreciate you listening. We got Only in America by Brooks and Dunn coming up. Don't forget, we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 10 minutes. Stay tuned.
Traffic jam. This is KBEL. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah. Thank you for telling me. She said her husband forgot her 23rd birthday. And she said, if you forget my 24th, there won't be a 25th. She was married with him for 41 years.
41 years.
Just make a country song and say like 5 different states in it, and that's how you blow up, I swear. All these countries, they just say like Texas, New York City, Oklahoma. I think just all the people from the states kind of like that. You know?
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. Or, yeah, just make a song about America. It'll blow up. We'll play the commercials.
We all have stories. Stories inspired by culture, competition, creativity. Stories show our humanity. They inspire us to greatness and remind us to be humble.
Only in America. What's up, Trent? Thank you for the like, brother. Hope you have a great day.
And these are our stories. See and share them at togetherwe'remore.com.
Micah Electric Cooperative asks if you do your home an energy checkup. They have a few tips to help you save and stay more comfortable. Have your heating unit serviced and check air ducts for leaks. Talk around doors and windows to help keep cold air out. Set your water heater to 120 degrees to make it more efficient. And cover non-insulated windows with plastic. For more energy-saving ideas, contact Choctaw Electric Cooperative or visit them on the web at choctawelectric.net.
I'm gonna do the weather real quick. What do you say?
Go ahead.
All right.
Keeping members connected since 1940.
Maybe some people would like to know what the weather is. What's up, Herlinda? Hey, long time no see. We gotta do a battle again one of these days. The weather is cold. Oh yeah, we got a high near 53 today. Your McCurtain County weather forecast is brought to you by Pine Cellular coverage when it matters most. Today, expect sunny skies with a high near 53 degrees, north winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20. And tonight, mostly clear skies with a low around 29. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming light northwest in the evening.
As Oklahoma grows, we want to grow with it, and serving part-time in the Oklahoma Army National Guard is perfect. Our service provides money for school, so we can be ready for a new career or improve our program. We learn valuable teamwork skills and get hands-on with some of the latest tech. And we also help the communities we live and recover whenever they are in need. Our service is helping to keep Oklahoma and ourselves moving forward. Learn more at nationalguard.com/career.
Well. The weather's cold. Pennsylvania is high at 24, while my area is so. It's currently 34 degrees right now.
That's right. Live on 259 in the morning with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events.
I just want to say first, Micah created that intro, and it is amazing.
Fire, gasoline.
People got to wonder, like, who made that?
I enjoy what I do. What can I say? If you don't enjoy what you do, here's some things that you can practice daily that are absolutely free that can change your life right now. How about practicing gratitude daily? Why it works is it shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you do have, making you more fulfilled and less stressed. It's like hitting the reset button on your mindset. Each day, just take a moment to write down 3 things you're grateful for. That's it. 3 things. It could be as simple as a cup of coffee, a supportive friend, or a moment of peace. Studies show that practicing gratitude can increase happiness and reduce feelings of depression. Just 5 minutes of gratitude a day can lead to a better emotional and physical well-being over time. Number 2, commit one small act of kindness, just one. If you see somebody needs 16 cents in front of you at the gas station to pay for those lotto tickets, that you're just mad that they got 16 tickets and they're cashing them all in right now, and I need gas and I need to get to work and all this stuff. One small act of kindness, because doing something nice for others boosts your own mood and creates positive ripples in your community. It can be as simple as holding the door for someone, sending a kind text, or offering a compliment. Choose one kind act each day. It doesn't have to be anything big. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. You know what? Things like that, it does. If you make it a point to just start doing it daily. I remember I was in high school. I remember I wanted to start saying, I never really said yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am, yes, sir, no. So I didn't practice it all the time. Majority of the time, it's like, yeah, as a kid, yeah. Every now and then, yes, sir, and stuff. But I made a point to yes, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, sir, all that stuff. And it just became natural. Like I said, it just become natural, and it's gotten me a lot further in life, just getting a lot more better reactions out of people. They don't expect that, especially from the youth. and stuff these days, or even back then. That was in the early 2000s and stuff. But it's just, just a simple, kind act of showing that respect. Yes, ma'am. Oran Jackson, can you run this down to the office? Yes, ma'am. Just that little simple thing can change your whole life pretty much, because you're not doing it for them. You're not doing it because, oh, this teacher deserves, you may not even like the teacher, but that is your teacher. And you're a respective gentleman, and that's why you do. You don't do it for other people. You do it for yourself, because it makes you feel better. And so maybe you don't like this person. Maybe it's your boss. Maybe it's whatever. But you don't let other people change you. You keep going being you. And number 3 is take a 10-minute walk outdoors. Nature has a calming effect on the mind, and even a short walk in natural light can boost your mood and increase energy levels. Plus, it's an easy way to get some exercise. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up right after Chasing That Neon Rainbow by Alan Jackson.
Yeah, but I'm excited for that seminar again.
For real.
Well.
I remember we was heading down to Houston one day, and there was 5 of us. This song hit, son.
This one?
Yeah, because he's talking about that. What it said? 5 tickets in a no Dodge truck. Head down to Houston for a show on Saturday. That was us, man.
That was y'all?
I love being on the road, dude. Like, I love just going 4 hours away, 5 hours away, 6, 7, just to go do a show.
You get back on the road this year?
I am.
Hey.
I was gonna say I'm gonna try. I am. I don't know when, but at some point.
Well, Mariah says, what are your guys' favorite hobby you have?
Playing music, anything to do with music, really. Like, I can sit and just listen to music, like actually listen to it. Like, no talking, not partying, living it up in the whatever. I'm talking about just listening to different music. National Homemade Soup Day. National Hemp Day.
Hemp?
It is.
What's
weed,
that?
isn't it? How we lead a celebration around the industry with a long and innovative history.
Listen to it quiet in your room.
Yes. All day. Hemp is the fibers from, I almost thought it was marijuana. That was Chasing That Neon Rainbow by Alan Jackson, and it's time for your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. February 4th is National Homemade Soup Day. February 4th heats up the National Homemade Soup Day in every cuisine. Soup provides a rich basis of flavor and history. It's also National Hemp Day. National Hemp Day proudly weaves a celebration surrounding an industry with a long and innovative history. Oh, now you have no idea how innovative they get with that hemp these days. National Sweater Day. If you're feeling a little cold today and need an extra layer, look no further. February 4th is National Sweater Day. Today we are honoring one of the most appreciated garments of the winter months and raising awareness about climate change. It's Girls and Women in Sports Day. Around the country, National Girls and Women in Sports Day is recognized by schools, organizations, and teams during the first week of February. It's Thank a Mail Carrier Today. Hey, go thank those mail carriers. They do a lot.
You know everything anyway. You don't even understand your feelings for the mailman. You mother! Get out of here! I'll kill you! But come back tomorrow, same time. I get very sad on Sundays when you're not here.
Thank a Mail Carrier Day is also known as Thank a Mailman Day. On February 4th, reminds us that someone make sure that the mail gets through 6 days a week, 52 weeks a year. The day reminds us just how important mail carriers are to our daily lives. Take time out of your day to thank the mail carrier responsible for delivering your mail. And once again, like I said, if you've never done a mail route, just think about stopping at 800 houses a day with their packages, not just their mail. We're talking about magazines, all this and that. And then your Temu packages. You have houses that get you have your main houses that they always get packages. But then you got some random where it's like somebody's birthday and they're getting a big Barbie doll house and you got to deliver that out of your minivan or something. So they do a lot, folks. Shout out to them if they're listening. Your notable birthdays for February 4th is Halbert Eliezer Payne, 1826, Brevet Major General of the Union Army. Bill Haywood, 1869, founding member and leader of the Industrial Workers of the World. Virginia M. Alexander, 1899, Black female physician and founder of the Esperanto Health Home. Charles Lindbergh, 1902, American pilot, explorer, aviator, military officer, and author. See, that man, he did some things like that. That's a lot. That right there makes me feel like I ain't did enough. You go, Charles Lindbergh. Catherine Wolfe Donahue, 1903, watch dial painter. Clyde Tombaugh, 1906, astronomer who discovered the planet Pluto. But it's not a planet, is it? Or is it again? At one point, it was a planet when I was a kid. Then they said it wasn't, and now it went back to being a planet. So I'm not sure. Rosa Parks, 1913, civil rights activist who refused to give up her seat on a bus. William Tallman, 1915, actor best known for his role as attorney Hamilton Berger in the TV series Perry Mason. Stanley Carnow, 1925, journalist well known for his writing of the Vietnam War. Arthur E. Chase, 1930, politician who was the co-founder to the Central Massachusetts Legislative Caucus. Barry Feinstein, 1931, portrait photographer and album cover designer, including album covers for Bob Dylan, Peter, Paul, and Mary and Janis Joplin. Colin Wilcox, 1935, actress fondly remembered for her role as Mayella Ewell in To Kill a Mockingbird in 1962. Ken Thompson, 1943, computer scientist and programmer who helped co-develop the B programming language. Dan Quayle, 1947, the 44th VP, Vice President of the United States. Alice Cooper, 1948, musician referred to as the godfather of shock rock.
I can't wait to play this on the last day of school.
Yeah. Can't really get away with that last part of the song, but happy birthday to Alice Cooper. And Gavin DeGraw, last but not least, 1977 singer, best known for the theme song, I Don't Want to Wait, or I Don't Want to Be on One Tree Hill, the TV series. Your memorable events for February 4th, 1789, George Washington is unanimously elected as the first president of the United States. 1824, J.W. Goodrich introduces rubber galoshes to the public for sale. 1846, Mormon pioneers make their ways to the Salt Lake Valley. 1847, the first telegraph company establishes in Maryland. 1849, University of Wisconsin begins its teaching 20 students in one-room classrooms. 1899, the Philippine-American War, the Philippine, I guess. They spelled it wrong. The Philippine-American War between America and the Philippines begins. You would have never known from that name that it was between America and the Philippines. 1913, the National Institute of Arts and Letters is founded. 1941, the United Service Organization, aka USO, is created to entertain American troops. 1942, Clinton Pierce becomes the first U.S. general wounded in World War II. 1957, the first electric portable typewriter is put on sale in New York. 1971, the NASDAQ stock exchange is founded in New York. 1991, Alex Trebek becomes the first person to host 3 game shows at once: Jeopardy, Classic Concentration, and To Tell the Truth. I'll take 2004, Alex. Facebook is founded by Mark Zuckerberg and Eduardo Saverin. That has been your National Days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Stay tuned for Trading Lines. Yes, you can finally call. It is Trading Lines coming up next.
Yes, sir.
Claire.
What's up, 7 Media? Good morning, bro. Zay says girls with tats give man
Michael
energy.
Boyer, what's up, bro?
Zay
Appreciate the
says
like.
girls with tats give man energy, yay or no? Yeah or no?